Guess I should start the camera. Yeah, that was as bad as Doug Betts. I didn't even have the camera going. At least I don't have my audio going in the middle of the things. Hello, John. John Williams starts us off with the speaker bot. I don't even have to look anymore. One of these days, someone's going to beat John in that, and that will not go well. So, welcome into Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Style Live. We have Bill, Rich, Sam, Greg, Jeff, and Darren already with us. Good to see you guys. Hopefully I sound all right. It always sounds funny when I put a hat on. I don't know why. It makes us it sounds funny to me.
Maybe because you normally don't wear a hat.
I don't wear.
Or looks.
I don't. Yeah, well, I mean that goes without saying. I mean, come on.
John Williams said, "I am persistent."
I don't wear this kind of hat. I wear my veteran's hat quite a bit. And I wear the golfing hat quite a bit, but I don't wear this kind of hat. It's got this goofy little ball up here on top and says Indiana on it, which. As y'all know, today we were supposed to go get Mrs. K's passport so she can go to the Philippines next month.
Howdy, Mrs. K!
And about, I don't know, I'm going to say a half hour-ish before we were going to leave, she gets a text message on her phone saying, "We canceled your appointment for today." That was nice of them. So I needed to go to the post office anyway. I concocted this idea that we just play stupid, go over there anyway, tell them we're here for her appointment, and maybe, just maybe, we could get it processed and it'd be good to go. It almost worked out that way too, because the lady came out to help and she says, "Oh, we don't have anybody here to help you out. That's why it had to be canceled." Well, while she's standing there talking to the postal person, a family of 5 came up and said, "We are here for our 2 o'clock appointment." And the lady, without missing a beat, turned to them. She says, "We'll process you at 2. We have someone coming in at that time." What? You canceled Lorna's. Lorna's standing in front of you. These guys just got here. Why not explain to them, Lorna's got a 1:30 appointment. We're going to process her first. It says it takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll process you. "Nope. Sorry, ma'am. We can't help you." "Okay. Where's there another place we can go?" We went to, she said, "Go to FedEx. They'll do it." FedEx doesn't do it. "Go to UPS. They do it." UPS doesn't do it. So we basically gave up. We got a hold of, and I've got a number around here somewhere, a phone number to call. The Chicago I have to go get the note. Where you can go there in person and get your passport done. There's a catch. To go there, you have to be traveling within 14 days. Well, she's not traveling within 14 days. She's going to travel a little outside the 14-day window. That was fun. So we are jumping through hoops. I finally got so frustrated and stressed out, I shut everything down. I went in and I took a nap, and I don't know, during my nap, it just something in my thoughts said, check Charleston, Illinois, where we used to live, to see if they have any appointments sooner. So we'll backtrack a little bit. State of Indiana has no appointments. The state of Indiana has no appointments for passport processes until March 11th, 1 month from today. Nowhere. No post office. Nowhere. Within a reasonable driving distance. Now, I didn't check the entire state by no means.
Try a library?
We called the library. Some of them said they did. Some of them said they weren't sure. Some of them said, I wasn't going to mess with the library, saying it says they'll do it. The way things are going, I didn't want to try risk it. So I came in here when I got up off my nap. I went straight to the Charleston post office, and lo and behold, they have appointments starting tomorrow. So we're leaving here at dark 30, driving to Charleston. Yes, it looks like we're going to be fighting a storm, but she has an appointment. She has a confirmed appointment. at Charleston. Hopefully,
John Williams, it is currently 12.9 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 10.6 degrees Celsius, and partly cloudy in Madison, Wisconsin.
I'm surprised you're not getting some snow, John. 31 here, feels like 22. We have a winter weather advisory, and we're expected to have road bad conditions sometime later in the day. I don't, tonight, whatever. Oh no, it starts tomorrow afternoon at 1. Well, that'll be good because by that time we'll be on our way back to here, so we'll just be rolling along with the storm, so to speak. So I'm hoping with Charleston being so small, it doesn't get canceled. The only thing that scares me about the Charleston store is they didn't offer expedited processing, where every place else in the world does. Expedited processing, you fork over $60 more, and it gets it processed in 2 to 3 weeks. The thing that was nice about the Chicago thing, if we can get appointment there, is they'll process it that day. You get your passport that day. Of course, for dinero, more money. But hopefully, tomorrow night, I have good news. We make it back in time. She gets to go to work. Originally, she says, "Oh, we'll just go to Chicago on Friday morning." I'm like, "No, we won't. I'm not leaving."
John Williams said no snow yet. I am ready for the snow, whatever how much it is. I do have a friend with a plow truck.
You also have a snowblower, John. You don't need a friend with a plow truck. I'm not picking her up at 06 and driving to Chicago. I don't want to go to Chicago, period. If I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. I don't mind running to Charleston. It's not my, let's get up and go to Charleston thing that I want to do. But we need to get this done. It's dragging on and on and on and on and on. And I kind of made the comment, I said, do you get the feeling maybe you're not supposed to do this at this time? I mean, every time you try to get something done, it just seems like there's a little bit of a setback. And believe me, I said, and I'm not causing the setback. You got the message
John
on
Williams
your
said
phone.
a self-propelled snowblower. Lol.
Yeah, self-prepared. You're pushing it. So that's how my day went. We did go down and visit my mom. My mom was in good spirits. She seems to be pretty much really settled into where she's at. And this one kind of made me think a little bit. My little brother, who's 60 years old, he's 5 years younger than I am, is moving into the facility that my mom lives in. Now, he's not moving into memory care before you guys go down that road. He's moving into the assisted living building. 2-bedroom. Yeah, you're muted, Jeff.
He's the maintenance guy, though, right?
Yep, there's no conflict with that. There's no discount with that either. He's moving his stuff in early because of being the maintenance man, but he gets no discount. So his house is on the market.
He has a house, right?
It's up for sale on the market. Went on the market, I think he said, Saturday or Sunday of last week. And the realtor seems to think she can turn it pretty quick. So he took us over.
Strikes me as unusual. Is he expecting to need that in the few years?
In fact, here's the beautiful thing about this and the irony of all this. It's $1,900 a month, all inclusive. No electric, no water, no cable, no internet, no trash, no nothing. Just everything's paid for. His house payment's $3,200. It's a win-win situation. Well, he's got $700,000 house. I mean, he's paying for what he has.
Let me ask a dumb question here. Is he married?
He is. She's like 15 years younger than he is.
What's she going to do?
She's moving in with him.
Okay, I mean, this is not a...
It's not permanent.
Anything.
It's not. No. It's not. It's nothing like that, and it's not permanent. It's for 1 year. There's no lease. You can stay there as long as you want.
So they can do this while they find something more affordable if they decide to do that.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing.
Now it worked out pretty, and never going to be late to work,
Well, I thought about that too. I'm thinking,
so
oh
to
my
speak.
gosh, people find out you, the maintenance manager, are living in one of their buildings. It's going to be constant. Knock, 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 knock. People wanting things done in the middle of the night. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, but
He
yeah, I
needs to
mean,
put a sign on his door that says, "Unless your room has 3 feet of water in it, go away."
yeah. Well, he's on the second floor, so if you got 3 feet of water on the second floor, you're up a creek. You are up a creek. So,
Actually, 1900 for everything isn't terrible.
no, it's not. Um, we pay.
When
Go ahead.
when my wife had to have some home health care a
John
few years
Williams said
back,
my room is cold, turn up the heat.
the nurse that came was saying he had patients in a senior living facility down here on St. Rose Parkway, right across from Costco. It's a huge place.
Isn't that
I mean,
new?
they must. Hmm?
Wasn't that new?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was relatively new. Anyway, and everything's taken care of. But the trick is, it's $4,400 a month.
Oh yes, yes.
John
And
Williams
you're
said
going,
hello, Greg
what the-
Guy.
Well, that was my question. I was like, okay, this really sounds enticing, and it does. It's a nice place. He showed us where they're moving into. He's got his stereo moved in. He's got all his albums moved in. He's got 2 cabinets moved in. He's got a lot of the plants moved in. And you would never know it because of how he's got everything arranged. And I got to thinking, you know what, $1,900 a month. If it's not going to go up in a year, that's a good deal if you think about it.
Well, those will probably increase at least a little bit every year.
You would think,
You know,
yes, you would think.
Inflation.
And if you can get Medicare, Medicaid qualified, it's $800 a month.
Mm.
So I get someone.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Medicare
mention-
only pays for those kind of things for a limited amount of time.
Right. Yeah. it'd be
My
more-
mother ran into that when I first got her into the nursing home out in Kansas years ago. She actually went in there twice. She had fallen and broken her coccyx, the tailbone,
Yeah.
and so she moved into the place for like 6 weeks. Medicare paid for it, and she went home.
Rehab.
And then it was like 4 years later when her cancer came back, although we
Yeah.
didn't know it was cancer at that point. And she ended up moving in. Then Medicare paid a few weeks, and then it was on her after that.
Right. Well, I can't go all the way back in chat. I was going to go catch up with chat. Wintermute just put a exclamation K
I'll
in.
return in a minute as soon as I take my four-legged friend out here, but I will be back.
I'm going to take a look at the poll. 58% for the hat, 42% for the mouse pad, which surprises me. I forgot to look last night, but I'm pretty sure the T-shirt won over the coffee cup. I think
I'm
there's
surprised
a
the
way.
mouse pad is getting that much
I know.
traction.
There's been 12 votes. We got 12 people watching, and there's been 12 votes. Now, I have not voted. I didn't vote last night. In the event of a tie, I'll cast a vote. But
I've never used a mouse pad.
It's been years for me. I know people.
I never had to do that. It's optical.
Yeah, I know, and I know people that have an optical mouse that still use mouse pads. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Don't need a pad unless I need to clean the mouse balls.
That's very true. That's very true. So, yeah, a couple of little things we got to look into. The main thing, and I've already moved the trip back an hour based on the weather. I was watching CBS out of Champaign, Illinois, to see what the weather's going to be like, and they're under a winter weather advisory as well, starting tomorrow-ish. So I want to allow for it.
You're telling me Walmart doesn't do passports?
As far as I know, Walmart's never done passports.
You mean Amazon don't sell passports?
No, and the mom and pop passport shops that used to be around, those are gone. Um, it was horrible. I mean, it was absolutely horrible. The first time we called, the person was very helpful, was willing to make us an appointment right then and there today, this afternoon, and I said, well, she's not going to be traveling until March, and he was like, oh, that's out of the 15-day or 14-day window. And I said, yes. He said, when you get within that window, call back and we'll schedule an appointment. Okay, that's all fine and well and good and Jim and dandy and everything else, but I want to get this done so that we have the passport. The other bad thing about going to Chicago, we had to buy the ticket and show proof of travel before they would work with her. And if you don't get a refundable ticket, you're losing money. So,
Well, the federal government's shutting down things everywhere, all over the United States right now.
it does it
So-
appears that way in Indiana, believe me.
No, it's you know.
Yeah, this guy and I
countrywide.
had to mail some things. So and I got verified. Yay! I still can't get into the VA even though it got verified. We were talking about the fact that there was one lady working, 3 people were around one area, and I don't know what they were trying to work out, but they were just yak 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 yak. And me and this guy were talking about it, and we both kind of turned around. There were 15 people in the normal line to be waited on, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I said, and who knows how long what I got to do is going to take, because I got to get these mailed, and I have to be verified so that I can log into the VA. That was the easiest part of it. I showed her my barcode on the phone. She scanned it. She goes, you're done. You're verified. I said, and the cost? She goes, no charge. That was the best part of the day. But I still can't get into the VA. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. We're at 17. I want to thank everybody generically. No, you know what? Let me see. I might be able to not thank everybody generically. I might actually be able to go to what I refer to as
John
the short
Williams
list.
says goodbye, Kin.
Short list is John Williams, Long Dog. Long Dog was in chat? I didn't see Long Dog in chat.
Just got here, 10:17.
Stealth Mode, Suzanne Bourgeon, Proud Single Mother, Tracy Holt. Hello, Tracy. Winter Mute. So the short list does work, and sorry about your luck, Long Dog, but I'm wrapping it up. Couple reasons why. Got a long day ahead of me tomorrow, and I've had a long day today. So as soon as I find the right button on OBS to push, which looks like it's about right here. Good night. If you want to join us, there's the email. Yada, 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 yada.